Hey fellow martial artists, this is Sensei Roscoe here, and today we're going to cover the Shomengeti. Now we've covered Shomengeti in a couple of our videos before, but this is the Hojo Undo exercise, and if you know about Hojo Undo is exercises that are broken down from our kata and then done individually. Today we're going to be covering the Shomengeti, the front kick. And so the front kick is a mainstay of Uechi-Ryu, and you'll see why in just a few minutes. But the mainstay of Uechi-Ryu being the front kick, one of those primary techniques that we do, you're going to see this technique in every single kata that you do except for Sanshin. So all of our fighting kata have this particular Shomengeti, this front kick that's in it. One of the things that you're going to find that's different about Uechi-Ryu is that we kick with the toe. A lot of people say, oh, well, you're going to break your toe. Well, the idea is if you condition your toe enough, you won't break it. But you can also change the technique slightly when you come into contact with something to curl the toe up and kick with the ball of the foot, which is right behind the toes, right on the bottom of the foot. And so if we do that, then we're going to be able to deliver a kick barefoot without breaking our toes if we're not conditioned. But primarily, if you're doing this technique as a self-defense technique on the street, you're going to be doing a front snap kick, pointing the toe, and you're going to have a shoe or a boot on, and you're going to have a protected toe, and so you'll be able to drive that penetration of your kick even further into the target area that you're kicking. So in the Shomengeti, a couple of things that you want to notice is I'm going to be in a left stance, a right stance if you're in a mirror stance with me. And so I'm here, I'm going to start with my left hand blocking. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm starting with my front foot. So I'm going to block and deliver that kick with the same side. When I switch from front, I'm going to block with the back foot hand and kick with the back foot. So I'm going to be switching back and forth, but I'm blocking and kicking with the same side. The reason for that is it would be awkward to block here and kick with that back foot. Your front foot's going to be your fastest kick, right? So from here, that front snap kick's going to come up and drive straight out. A more powerful kick will come off of that back foot. But the idea is that when you do your Waioke block, when you do this circular block, you're grabbing hold of your opponent. So you're going to grab and pull slightly in as you kick. And what happens is you're going to focus that pull and the kick at the same time. So when my elbow snaps back here, my kick should be snapping either at the same time or shortly around that time. So here, so I'm snapping that kick out as that block comes in. If I was trying to do that here and I was blocking and I was pulling, it's going to pull me off balance. So trying to kick and pull here, I'm better to here and drive that kick out from here. Or from here, drive it here. All right, so you're driving from the same side. So let's take a look at the Shomengeti. As an exercise, we would start with a 4 count. Ich, ni, San, Chi. Couple of things to remember. One, make sure that those blocks are still out in front. All right? We still have a block that's forward from us, blocking from the belt to the top of the head and to the sides of the body. No bigger than that. You don't need to block anything else outside of that. So here, ich, ni, san, chi. I will do those as a warm-up exercise, 10 on each side. And then I'm going to switch into the next stance, same exercise. San, chi, ich, ni, san, chi, and yame. So what we're learning here in this technique is we're timing our blocks and our kicks. From here, blocking, and as that block comes down, that kick is snapping out. So you're getting a bit of a pull from your opponent, okay? Getting a pull into the opponent to pull them off balance slightly, and then driving that kick straight out into the target area. And that's Shomengeti. So again, as a Hojo Undo exercise, we do this for our orange belt level exercises for our curriculum for Orange Belt. And so you're going to do a 10 count. Ich, ni, san, chi. That's 1 count. Ich, ni, san, chi. 2. So you'll do 10 that way, switch your feet, and then ich, ni, san, chi. Ich, ni, san, chi. Ich, ni, san, chi. Yame. 10 count on that side as well. Another thing to remember, and the last thing I want to tell you about the Shomengeti at this point in your training is we're going to bend that back leg slightly when we kick. Make sure we're bending our knees just slightly so that we can keep good, solid balance. So until next time, take care, be safe, practice those Shomengeti, and we'll see you at your next video.